This short video will help you remember how to find the equations of the x and the y axis and all the lines that are parallel to x or parallel to y. So let's start with our x-axis. Let's label this as our x-axis, and let's pick a few points along this line. So I'll pick this point, and this is -4, 0. I will pick this point, and this is 1, 0. And I will pick this point, and this point is 5, 0. So having picked these 3 points, I want you to notice that no matter what value or what point will I pick along the x-axis, I will always have the y part of the coordinate to be equal to 0. And this is the reason why this is having the equation of y equals 0. Okay, so this is the equation of the y-axis and of the x-axis, and take note, it starts with y. So if it's x-axis, it starts with y. Now, we're using the same concept to find equations of lines that are parallel to the x-axis. Supposing we're asked you to find the equation of this line 4 units above your x-axis. So if you'd like to, you can actually pick points that are very convenient for you. So let's have this point here. We have -3, -3, +4. This is the point. We have here 1, 4. Okay. And then this point here, 5, 4. Okay. Do you think we can find also a pattern into what is happening in all the points along this line? Will there be a common value for y? And that common value is 4. So this is having an equation of y equals 4. Okay, now let me ask you, having this line this time 3 units below the x-axis, may I know what is the equation of this line? It starts with y equals, all the values of y will be -3. Okay, this time we're going to find out the equation of the y-axis. Okay, the same thing. Let's pick 5 points. This is 0, -5. This point is 0, -1. And this point is 0, +3. Okay, I hope that you notice that there is also one thing that is very common, or this a characteristic of all the points along this axis, and that is x will always be equal to 0. Again, to remember this, if it's the if it's the y-axis, the equation starts with x. Okay, and we will use the same concept this time to find out equations of lines parallel to the y-axis. So we have this line here. Okay, so that should be easy this time. Get a pattern. This should be x equals, what x values are always constant along this line? X equals -3. Okay, and if I will have this line drawn and you are asked to find the equation of this line should be x equals 4. That's correct. So I hope that this video helps you remember all the equations of lines that are parallel to the x and y axis and the equations of the x and the y axis themselves. Thank you for this.